everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. It is our pleasure to present to you an abridged history of the biggest moments in hip-hop from the year 1996. Yay! It was a year that saw amazing hip-hop highs and terrible lows. 1996 started with two dope albums, both released on February 13th. One of them was The Score by the Fugees. The other one was All Eyes on Me by Tupac Shakur.
Ooh, Tupac.
It was going to be a momentous year for Death Row.
West Coast!
For its February issue, Vibe magazine put Death Row Records on its cover.
I love Tupac.
Later that month, the Long Beach legend Calvin Broadus, aka Snoop Dogg, was getting murder charges by judge.
Well, I'm happy.
Which made him very happy.
West Side.
On March 22nd, rapper/producer Dr. Dre left Death Row Records to create Aftermath Entertainment.
What? I'm out!
His boss, Mr. Suge Knight, was not so happy about that. Just a week later, Busta Rhymes, the mighty infamous, released his first solo album. It was called The Coming, and it was so funky, it caused rambunction throughout the spear. I don't really know what that means, but the album was on point. Just a few days later, it got even more live on Death Row. Things were getting crazier. On March 29th at the Soul Train Music Awards in Los Angeles, California, Death Row and Bad Boy got into an argument. Fellas, come on, break it up. I'm trying to educate over here. Thank you. They were really mad at each other. They weren't the only ones who had a hard time in 1996. In April, MC Hammer filed for bankruptcy. Meanwhile, one of the biggest songs of the year was The Crossroads by Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Boom, 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 boom.
The music video was super popular and helped the song reach #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in May. The East Coast vs. West Coast beef reached a new high when Tupac released the song Hit 'Em Up. He rapped mean things about Bad Boy Entertainment. Here, Biggie, take this out. Yup, I said it. But the East Coast wasn't done yet. Jay-Z released his debut album, Reasonable Doubt.
Ain't nobody like the one I got.
Yup.
East Coast!
And Nas released his sophomore album, It Was Written.
If I ruled the world. Imagine that.
In July, 3 more amazing albums came out. De La Soul released States Is High.
Yay!
And UGK dropped Ride and Dirty. A Tribe Called Quest dropped Beats, Rhymes, and Life. So a lot of great music was coming up, but the East Coast and West Coast rappers still did not get along. For its September issue, Vibe put Biggie and Puff Daddy on the cover.
East Coast, baby.
Where Brooklyn at?
They talked about the beef between Death Row and Bad Boy. Oops, we almost forgot. Outkast's 80 Aliens album came out in late August. It put Southern hip-hop on the map.
Bam.
But the world of hip-hop was not always so great. On September 7th, Tupac was shot in Las Vegas, Nevada. After 6 days, he died on what would become one of the darkest days in hip-hop. Rest in peace, Tupac. Incredibly, 2 months later, Tupac's first posthumous album, The Donk Illuminati, The 7-Day Theory, comes out. It was a lyrical hip-hop miracle. In happier news, hip-hop gets not 1, but 2 classic albums from the ladies in November. Lil' Kim drops Hardcore, and Foxy Brown drops Il Na Na a week later. As the year comes to a close, the Roots put out the music video for What They Do. In the video, they made fun of the rise of champagne culture in hip-hop. Please note, in no way does this reenactment endorse teasing. Teasing is bad. Wow, 1996 was very buck wild and the place to be. So much ill music, so much tragedy. Thank you, 1996, for giving us one of the best years in hip-hop history. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you and good night.
That's my baby.